Hello, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. It is Wednesday, which means once again we have already reached hump day. We're pushing over the hump of the week, and then it's plain sailing down towards the weekend. Hope you guys are all doing well. Yeah, it's episode number 57 today. We're going to have some fun with, well, not this team, a ever so slightly different variation of the squad. But if you do enjoy, do me a huge favour and smash the thumbs up. 5,000 likes, that's what I look to achieve every single day on these episodes, and I know you can do it, so keep showing that amazing support, and of course subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're pushing towards 540,000 subs. That would be amazing if we could hit that in the next couple of weeks or something. That would be brilliant. So yeah, we're back to, like, this is our current, like, main squad. We're back to this. Again, this is what we used in the weekend league last week. And we're back to it because we lost so much money on the other players. But we do have a couple 100,000 coins sitting in our account. Now, I did a random preview pack, just a 7.5k. I pretty much do these every single day, but you don't often see them because I don't often get anything that's worth money. But I did this literally just after 6 p.m. when they released the Icon SBC. And Mike Magnan, Magic Mike as they call him, was worth 4,000 coins. There was also a Cam to CM in there. That's 5,000 coins. So together, they are 9,000 coins. I can sell the contracts. I can discard a couple of bits and bobs and make, I don't know, 10k from that pack and genuinely profit by about 3,000 in total. So it's not much, but the small dubs, you know, that's what we ask for every day. Actually, I think I get like 1,100 for that CF to ST. Don't know if that was a good price or not. But yeah, you take small dubs like that. They don't come around every day. Sometimes you'll end up packing something magical, but you know, the second preview pack we did wasn't really worth anything. So then I sent what I had in my club. Sorry, a bit of a frog in the throat there. I sent what I had in my club to get 10 player picks done, and we shall do them right now. If you remember the last time we did player picks, I'm pretty sure we got messy. So I was, you know, my expectations that when the player picks come around, they go all the way up to the ceiling. But the first few weren't very good at all, and we finally hit an 83. The intention of doing these player picks is, one, to hopefully pack a rule breaker. That would be lovely, or like a good meta player that would fit our team. Mbappe, please welcome yourself into the club at some point soon. Very, very, very please do it. And then two would be to get fodder so that we can maybe do the Icon SBC or Mahrez, or I don't know what. I'm currently like way too poor to even afford the Icon SBC. It's 500,000 coins, ladies and gentlemen. And I know you say for the content, but I don't think I could physically afford it right now. So we'll see where we are after our Division Rivals rewards tomorrow. And I guess the new, like, we get the milestones packs tomorrow. Do we? Because it's the end of a season or so. Or maybe we get them Friday. I don't really know when that's going to happen, but we should be getting a couple 100k packs from that if we're in Division 1. Actually, even if we're in the Elite Division. I don't think I'm going to make it to the Elite Division, unfortunately. Is what it is. We miss out on essentially one red player pick, and you know how terrible they can be sometimes. But we are going to change this team ever so slightly today because there is an objective that I think you guys should absolutely go out of your way to make sure that you complete. And it is the Fellaini Rulebreaker objective. I changed the squad up. Just one, to have a little bit of fun. Two, because it's friendlies, you can use one loan. And I thought, any chance I can get to use Pele, especially to unlock Fele, you know, the Belgian Pele, Fellaini. Any chance of doing that, I'm going to do it. And I thought I'm going to test the waters with Tim Cahill as well. I bought Yuri Tielemans because, well, I needed a Belgian player, and that would get a strong link from Cahill. And I don't know, I just fancied doing something a little bit different than the squad that we're normally using. And as you can see, these are the objectives that you need to complete. Super simple, really. And you're not going to have a whole bunch of time to do this. I think actually you can take off one day from there. So you guys have got less than a day now to get that done if you want to unlock Fellaini. And he just genuinely does look like an amazing super sub. Like CDM, he's got 3-star, 3-star. So yeah, he's got good attacking stats, but I wouldn't necessarily use him as a cam or a striker or anything, unless you're going to be like target man, hoofball, try and win headers with him. I can imagine that could work quite well. I quit the first game. I didn't know if everyone was doing golden goal. I stayed after 1-0. I don't know if I should have, but he scored a second one pretty quick, so I just left. And then from then on, I just played golden goal if I went down 1-0. Sometimes people didn't do it against me, but that's absolutely fine as well, because it wasn't necessarily all about the wins. You needed a few wins, and then it was just more about scoring goals in matches. So I thought, hey, we can at least have some fun. And I have to say, this was one of the more fun times I've had on FIFA 22, because it's no rules. And with that means you can play balls over the top to an offside player and it doesn't matter. You know, you can go through and score the goal. You can wipe people down in the box and it won't give a penalty away, which is something I do often. So that's nice to not give penalties away constantly. It's just genuinely a little bit of a cluster something. And yeah, it's actually quite good fun. If you come up against someone that truly understands how to abuse that, then unfortunately you'll probably just find yourself quitting because you'll go 1 or 2-0 down. But you need to be the one to try and learn how to abuse that. You know, if they're through on goal and you can just about catch them, wipe them out. Slide tackle. That's the fun part about no rules. And yeah, I hadn't quite figured out a way to get my attackers to always be offside, but every now and again I manage to score an offside goal, and you feel a bit dirty for doing so, but at the end of the day, that's literally the game mode that we're in. So yeah, I would highly recommend this player as a like super sub, CM, CDM, because he's got pace. They've given him like 88 or 87 pace. I don't know. He's 6'4" with 80 odd pace, and like actually good dribbling and shooting and stuff. And 80 defending and physical, which you could boost with the right chemistry style to make him like genuinely a very, very well-rounded card. I'm very impressed with this objective. I think that it's super good value for time and effort. I was going to say value for money, but it don't cost you a penny. That's a lovely goal from Leo Messi right there, isn't it? I wish I could be more consistent with the sprinting finesse shots, where they don't like go up and down so much, but they just arc with a bit of power. I love that. I wish I could be a bit better at them. But they don't always find their way into the back of the net. But you know, sometimes when you take a shot, you press that shoot button and you know you've put the perfect amount of power on it, and you just know where it's going. It's flying into the back of the net. They're the very, very satisfying ones, aren't they? So yeah, I'd played a couple of sort of longer matches. This guy, I decided I'm not going to quit again, so I'm just going to try and have fun as well. So we ended up scoring that with Messi. It's a dodgy goal. I don't know how it's gone in. I did my celebration because I wanted it to show the replay, but he skipped the replay anyway. I really wanted to watch that goal back. And then we knock a beautiful ball through to Pele, and Pele scores a beautiful goal. It's really fun to use him. I know a lot of people just use their lone Mbappe, but I love to get Pele in the squad. Like, that would obviously be like the dream from the base icon SBC would be to get like a Pele or a, well, I think people have been getting mid Pele when they've done that SBC, which I would take that as well. Or to get like a baby Zidane or a Eusebio or Cruyff or anything like Ronaldinho, any of that would be amazing. You know that I'm going to be walking away with like Nakata or Inzaghi though. So that's why I'm just like questioning it, whether or not, if we can make something happen with some fodder and the rest of our coins, we will bankrupt the club. Apart from the stuff we already have in the club, all right? So it might mean the team goes down a notch for 2 or 3 weeks. And it also means less creativity is available, because if I spend all of my coins on an icon SBC, I then don't have the coins to go and buy players and change the team constantly, which is one of the main episodes that you guys always enjoy, is when we change the team. So I have to think about these things, but I also realize that icon roulette, or just genuinely watching an icon pack come in, is some of the most fun content that you can witness. If it ends up being good, then, you know, it's such a massive dub for the club. But if it's an L, which it most likely is, I think I had a look last night, and the icon pack itself costs 500k. So I had a look at which base icons are over 500k and then under 500k. I think there was 30 over 500k, and then like 75 of them are under the value of the SBC, which is mind-blowing. It means that you're very, very likely to get someone awful. And then, yeah, there's... But if you could just imagine getting like a Zidane, or even like a Samuel Eto'o, or a Robin Van Persie, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? So I thought I'd flip Tielemans as soon as I possibly could once we got his objective done. And then I just put Bruno Fernandes in there because I actually haven't really used my first owner, Bruno. And I would assume he's the sort of player that I'm going to end up throwing into an SBC because he's someone I just don't typically use and he's high rated fodder. Or probably not fodder, but for me, he might just have to be. So that's the thing as well. We'd probably end up getting rid of like our first owner, Frankie de Jong, Pogba, Bruno, just simply because they are high-rated players that can definitely help out with an SBC. But I can't, they're probably worth a little bit more than their discard-worthy rating players. Do you know what I mean? Like I'd probably have to get rid of them, which is kind of sad, really, as well. Because I've just started to get my teams ready, like my leagues and nations ready for having a half-decent first owner squads for objectives. Because I figure icon swaps is coming at some point, right? And then, we're going to end up axing them all because they're going to go into an icon SBC. I don't know. I started building the Mahrez SBC as well, thinking I got to the point where I could do like the first three because they were super low rated, and then I could do half of an 84 rated squad. So in order to complete Mahrez, I would need to do half of an 84 rated squad and then an 86 rated squad, and that's most of the money for his SBC. So that's over 100k as well. So again, there is just like, that's quite a lot of money for me to put into a player. I almost rather just do an icon and sacrifice everything for that possibility of getting... This Pele, when you use him, is so good. It's so much fun. And if I could have that alongside my first owner, Messi, it would be like unreal. I'd love it. In reality, though, we're gonna have another bench warmer, right? We're gonna have alongside Tim Cahill, which I'm trying to use here and I was trying to enjoy. He's just clunky, though, unfortunately. They've done him a little bit dirty with his stats for what I believe is like a Premier League legend. I think they've done him a bit dirty. I would just have like Inzaghi sat next to him on the bench or the reserves, because that's exactly what's going to happen, right? I could feel it. But yeah, we eventually got Rulebreakers Fellaini done. Didn't take me too long, and genuinely was pretty fun. Like I said, the no rules gameplay is up there. If you're in a good mood, like it improves the mood, I think. I then played a couple of Rivals games afterwards and genuinely raged off the game. I hated every moment of it. So yeah, there's that. At least I had fun unlocking this player. And when I say I raged off Rivals, you'll see in tomorrow's episode, but I just don't think we're going to end up hitting the Elite Division. It is what it is, and like I said, I basically miss out on one red player pick. But I'd rather just stay where I am and then not have to stress anymore. We've got the 7 wins. We're guaranteed our packs for this week and the most possible milestone, for the season as well. So we're going to get multiple 100k packs this week, which is lovely. I just hope we get good fodder or a really big pull from it. That's what I would love to see. Anyway, we get little packs from Fellaini himself. So this right here is going to be, there's only a couple of golds, but it's enough for me to probably work on just another couple of upgrades for tomorrow's video. So I'll whack them into that and see if we can maybe come away with either a rule breaker before they go out of packs or whatever. Does everything go out of packs Wednesday night? I can't remember what it was, but the last promo we had, I swear everything went out of packs, so that when we got our rewards on Thursday, there was nothing in packs. And I didn't realise that at the time, but I wonder if Rule Breakers is the same, or whether it's out until Friday at 6. If you know, can you let me know down below? But yeah, just a few golds added to the club here, nothing really special. I can't remember if we get anything from this 75 plus rated player. We don't. I didn't think there was any boards or walkouts in there. I forgot for a second, but we get Brahim Diaz, the Spaniard, who, at some point in this game they're going to give him a sick card because he's a young up and comer or whatever. But Fele makes his way to the bench. Zweibach would be proud of me for unlocking this card, and he's going to be a player. I think he's genuinely going to get on every single game, latter stages of the game, holding down the midfield instead of Nkunku or Verratti when they're a bit tired. He'll be my number one to bring on, alongside maybe Kevin Prince Boateng, because I really like him as well. And then, yeah, we'll have like a Politano or Depay to bring on as an attacking option. But all the pictures have changed too because of the recent update. Like loads of player pictures changed, player faces changed. So in my squad, we got Messi, Dembele. They're the only two that have changed there, but on the bench, I think like Bruno and Pogba and Joe Gomez and stuff, they've all changed. A lot of the Prem and La Liga and stuff have had updated faces, which is kind of cool. But guys, that is going to be the end of the episode. Guys and girls, I should say. Thank you so much for watching. If you would do me the kindness of smashing a thumbs up, that'd be brilliant. Go and unlock Fellaini if you haven't done so, all right? 5,000 likes, so smash a thumbs up, then come off this video, and then you're going to go over and play FIFA and unlock Fellaini. That's what you're going to do today if you haven't already done it. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you for that. Also, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. If you did already, you'd know that I unlocked Fellaini, and you would have seen that on my Twitter, so you would have kind of known what's coming. So it's like a little preview if you choose to follow me on social media, which some people absolutely love. And I will catch you tomorrow for another video. Stay safe and healthy, everyone, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.